start with the coding session. And for the coding session, I'm using the Spider IDE, Spider Integrated Development Environment, and this is available in the Anaconda navigator, and you can just install the Anaconda, and when you install the Anaconda, this Spider IDE is also get installed. So in the Python course folder, I just make a subfolder date and time, and in this subfolder date and time, I make a Python file named as datetime.py, and in this Python file we are going to do our coding session. So first of all, let me import the date and time module from the date and time library. So I import that, and let me create an object for this date time dot now function, and now let me print the date time underscore object. And as you can see, we get this is date, this is the time, and this is the microsecond. Now see the type of it. You can see the type of it is the class date time dot date time dot date time. Now this date time dot today is also doing the same, but in the different format. Like uh, it is it is returning a tuple where you can see the year, month, date, year, month, date, hours, minutes, seconds, and microseconds. Now let's create some Python instances. Like if you say like a equals to this, create this. Okay, so now I get it. The what is the problem? Like as you can see, I import date and time module from the date and time library, and we just print the now. Wait a second. Yes, we just print the current date and time, and as you can see, this is the date. This is the class of date and time dot date and time, date time dot date time, and this is our time. And when we just click on this, like we get our tuple, but when we are doing this and it is shows the error, it is because that we have to import date time as dt, because we already have the date time. So I import it as a reference name, and now let's do one thing, dt dot date, dt dot year. And yes, so now as you can see, we get the date as we write. Now let's print the another thing, like okay, yes. And as you can see, I just specify the time, and I get the time. Now let me do this last thing, which is date and time complete. We provide a complete date and time, like year, month, time, and everything. So when we print this, you can see that we get date and time, we get date and time both. So that's how we do it. And now let's handling some date and time strings with strp time. So let's say we have a date and time in the string format, and we save it in a variable, and we want to grab the date and time and in from that string. So we use this date and time dot strp time, and we pass our string, and we pass the format, like what is the format of our time, what is the format of our date in that string. So when we execute this and print date underscore while, and when you execute this, you can see that we get our date and time. And if you want to see that it is not a string, it is a perfect date and time, so let print the type of it object, sorry, type of this variable. So let's see, you can see that this object has a type of date time. Let's try some another my string, and we use strp time, and let's see the my string. And you can also see the type type is date time, type is date time dot date time. And if you want to see, and for this variable, if you want to see the month, then let's see the month. As you can see, we get month as 10, which is October. And let's print the year 2019, and we get it. Now let's do some more stuff, like getting day from the month and day of week day, getting day of the month and the day of week from date. So first of all, let import the calendar. It is useful for us for the doing more stuff. Now day of month, like my date dot day, we get the date. Day of month is 31. Now let's get the weekday, which is our weekday is 3, which is, where is it, our time, main time? Yes. Yeah. So as you can see that the day of week is 3. Now let execute the name of the day. What is the name of the day? At that day, Thursday is that. The the name of date, the name of date, sorry, the name of day at that day from the date is Thursday. Now let getting the hours and minutes from Python datetime object. So we get our hours and minutes. So let's print the today's hour is 23 and today's minute is 44, and that's all about it. Now let's see the today's date ISO calendar. So you can see that we get the year, we get the ISO week, we get year, we get week, and we get the weekday week, and we get the weekday. So now let's move on to the other things, like which is converting a date object into Unix timestamp and vice versa. So let's take the current time and let's see the what is time, and we execute this and we get the time. Now let's get the time from the timestamp, convert current date into the timestamp, and let's see the date and time now. And the Unix timestamp is this. And now let's do the vice versa thing, where we have a Unix timestamp and we convert it into the main date and time object. Now let's see the date and time object, and now let's see the type of it. As you can see, we get from the Unix timestamp, we get the date, and time both, and you can also see the type, which is datetime. So that's all about the today's session, where we talk about the date and time a lot, and how you can create some instances, and how you can manipulate date and time. So that's all for the today's session. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care. Stay motivated and keep learning.